Hey y'all, happy Monday. We are going to go to a shelter in Dallas today and we're gonna work with a couple dogs and the volunteers, and I'm going to be teaching everyone how to properly socialize the dogs, how to feel comfortable holding the leash and the language of the leash, and we're just gonna be going through a bunch of exercises. So I hope that you enjoy this, and I'm so excited to take y'all along with me to the shelter and meet a lot of these beautiful pups. So let's go. Good job, guys. Good. Energy. Yeah. But that's okay, because they may end up going to an owner that takes them to a park where another dog approaches, right? With an energy that isn't perfect. In this clip, I have the general manager of the rescue and the rescue pup named Sky. They're working together, and you can hear her say, "This is amazing." And that's because she never thought in the year that these dogs have been here that they would ever be able to be in the yard together. And I'm just so proud that we partnered together and we could get all of these pups to this point. Good. Keep going.
That's amazing.
Go ahead and turn around.
Okay.
Yep, keep going. Keep going. Look forward. Nice, good, and then y'all can go back to your position.
Really horrible bite, it's a no.
It's like fear.
Yes.
Yeah.
And same with the second adoption.
Now sit. Good. No, down. Down. Breathe in. Good. Say it once. Good. Down. Good. Immediately, right as he boom.
Okay.
Close to her. Get her space. I want you to go 360 and then boom. Okay. Okay. So go ahead and try. Yes. 360. Good. Good. And sit. That breaks whatever focus that they're on.
Good job, Buzz. Go ahead, honey. Nice. Good. Perfect. Keep going. Keep walking. Good. Don't let Ollie stop you. Good work. Good morning, everyone. I just left the shelter, one of the shelters that I work with. I showed up today because the volunteers for the morning shift wanted me to see their process and figure out what is working, what's not working. And so I was able to go on a couple walks with the volunteers and help them with their leash handling. We worked with two dogs, brought two dogs into the yard, Belle and Honey. And they're two females that are super, super sweet whenever they're by themselves. But if there's another dog or there's a bicycle or something, they both go into reactive mode.
It is a non-structure walk day. And then the next week we flip it. Monday, Wednesday, Friday's a non-structure walk.
Good girl. So we were just helping properly socialize them. And it was just a beautiful session. I was there for like 2 hours. Amazing. Now we're gonna go and work with two dogs. I believe one is a Chihuahua mix and then the other is a Golden Doodle. It's an in-home training session with a brand new client, and they're gonna have their dogs board with me in a little bit. But we're gonna go work with them, so hopefully I can get some footage. We have a little break in the day to go have lunch with my mom, and then we're back to dog training. So no personal training clients today. Just got a message, and awesome. One of my clients, been working place with the 3 or 4 troublemakers of the group, turned around and saw these guys. Look. I can lead a horse to water, but I can't make him drink it. And when those horses, AKA my clients, put in the work, do the dang thing, all of these dogs who are super excitable and want to play and go crazy, look at all of them. They're all sitting on place. That is amazing. And just to sit there and relax. Like, that is chef's kiss. Yummy, delicious food. Cheese. After lunch, I went to another rescue where I helped a few rescue dogs with obedience training. This is Crystal. She's a puppy. She's absolutely adorable. And we were teaching her the first steps to the down command, which she was absolutely crushing. After Crystal's session, one of the managers at the rescue and myself, we grabbed Cookie and we worked on the leave it and drop it commands. Cookie likes to keep all of the toys away from everybody because he doesn't trust that we're going to give it back to him. So right here, we're building some rapport and we're showing him that the better choice is to actually drop and leave the toys. Good morning. Let's make some waffles. I'm going to be using my mom's homemade recipe. Right, Sean? No. It's so famous that you can get it at any grocery store. Kodiak cakes. I'm gonna use a little bit of my Kodiak cake mix. I've got some Lily's Less Sugar Sweet Life semi-sweet style baking chips that are sweetened with stevia. So we're gonna do that. And then I made the cinnamon stevia apples that I'm gonna put on top of it once the waffles are done. But while I make these, I wanted to check in with you guys and recap yesterday. It is pretty early in the morning. I just got done with a 45-minute Peloton ride because I knew that I wasn't gonna be able to work out after my dog training event today. I just have a lot to do and a lot of editing to do and just trying to get my life in order, but that was a good way to start my morning. So yesterday I talked to you guys before the in-home session that I had, and I didn't get any footage, which I was really bummed about because it would have been a good session. It's just hard for me being one person and I don't have anybody following me around with a camera, and sometimes it'll be a little bit inappropriate to ask my clients who are trying to learn, like, hey, can you film me? So I wasn't able to get anything, but we did work on some different leash handling exercises, and we worked on follow the leader and pivots whenever it comes to heel work. We worked on introduction to the treadmill. Both of their dogs need a little bit more of a structured exercise routine, so the treadmill is going to be perfect for them on days that aren't the best weather outside, or the owners just don't have enough time to work with the dogs in the morning because they have kids and everything. So we worked on that, and then I ended up going to a rescue and worked with a handful of rescue dogs and the employees, teaching them just basic obedience commands, and it was a good time. Sean, I will say that being able to document as much of my training as possible, I say you know a lot. And now it's something that I'm self-conscious about. I used to never say you know, and now I say you know a lot. Would you rather say you know a lot or like a lot? Which one's worse?
As well, because as you can tell, his puppy brain is going 30,000 miles an hour. So the slower I walk, the more chance that he's going to mentally slow down as well. Good. I don't want to put more pressure than what's necessary on Luca. Right now he's protesting, but I'm not going to let that happen. When he protests, I'm going to keep the leash taut. And right as I get a single little step forward, I'm going to relax the tension. You never want to force your dog to do anything. You want them to surrender like so. Good, nice.
From reactive to complete calmness and surrender. Good job, Remy.
We just finished an awesome group dog training session with all of my clients. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them. They were Awesome. Everybody did such a good job. Everybody worked super, super hard. And I can't wait for the next one. And now we're at Lazy Dog. I'm having a little bit of a sangria, and we're gonna have a bit of a brunch, and then we're gonna go home and relax. It's a very cold day. We're the only ones out here. It's worth it because we got to bring Mr. Marlin along.